this has got to do with the implementation of the Prime Minister Ayushman Bharat Health Mission case. Supreme Court relief for the Delhi government issuing a notice on the plea of the Delhi government. Court issued a stay on the High Court direction to sign an MOU, a Memorandum of Understanding with the Union Health Ministry. Remember, the Delhi government had approached the High Court saying that they don't want to implement the Ayushman Bharat scheme in Delhi because their own scheme was in place. In fact, this statement of the Delhi government before the court had invited flag from the BJP that had said that they're only interested in politics and not about the welfare of the people of Delhi, and that's the reason why they were stalling the Ayushman Bharat scheme. But today, the Supreme Court has given relief to the Delhi government. The court issuing a notice to the Delhi government plea, issuing a stay on the High Court direction to sign a Memorandum of Understanding with the Health Ministry. What are the implications of this order then? We'll try to go across to our colleagues for more details on that story. But remember, a controversy, a political fight had erupted after the Delhi government in a plea in the court had said that our own health scheme in the national capital, which is a working health scheme, is better, and that the Ayushman Bharat scheme should not be implemented. Going straight across to Anisha Mathur for more details on that story. Anisha, break this down for us. What does this mean as far as implementation of the order is concerned? And this seems to be relief there for the Delhi government that had said that, listen, we have our own scheme, so why implement the Ayushman Bharat scheme in Delhi?
Well, yes, Sneha, clearly the Delhi High Court had gone to the Delhi High Court order that had been passed in December, had directed the Delhi government to enter an MOU by January 5th. And against that, the Delhi government had gone to the Supreme Court, where the argument has been made is that the central government's powers are limited to Articles 1, 2 and 18, which is the entries 1, 2 and 18 in the schedule, and the central government cannot force the state Delhi government to implement their scheme. Additionally, the Delhi government had also argued that the central government was only contributing 60% of the capex, the capital expenditure, and had not offered any help when it came to the remaining money. So how could the High Court compel the Delhi government to implement this particular scheme? Now, the Supreme Court has issued a stay on the signing on the Delhi High Court order, which basically means that at the moment, at least, the PM Ayushman Bharat Health Infrastructure Mission scheme is not going to be implemented in Delhi till this matter is heard by the Supreme Court or any further orders are passed by the court. We'll have to wait and see how this works out further, because today today there was very limited observations from the Supreme Court. They've issued notice to the centre. They've asked for a response from the Health Ministry regarding the issues that have been raised by the Delhi government. But big relief for the Delhi government, at least, where the Supreme Court has issued a stay on the immediate MOU on this particular scheme. So the objections that, remember, the Delhi government had been raising, that we already have a scheme, that we cannot implement another the central scheme in the manner that the centre wants us to. All those arguments will have to be considered now by the Supreme Court. We'll wait and see how this moves further. Back to you.
All right, I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. Anisha Mathur getting us up to speed with those developments from the Supreme Court of India regarding the implementation of the Ayushman Bharat scheme in Delhi.